So the last, so the last point is attraction marketing. Now, what is attraction marketing? You ask. Okay. So the normal way that people go after sales is they chase after their prospects. And that becomes a situation where you are the hunter and you are hunting the game, and the game is running away from you, because that's how the scenario works. Attraction marketing allows us to reverse that formula and have the prospects chase us. Okay, and we achieve that by offering value and offering information up front without asking anything in return. So that way we build value in the prospects, and then they begin to like us, know us, like us, and trust us. And we all know that people buy from those they know, like, and trust. So instead of being the hunter going out and hunting, you have something of value that is attracting those people who are looking for it. And at the same time, it's not like cold calling where it's like you're playing the roulette, like every phone call is a chance that someone will want. The people who are searching out the information that you're offering are people who are searching for that information. So they're already taking a step towards qualifying themselves as a potential client. So a little quote, no, was it a quote? But basically, it was Zig Ziglar, I think, that said this. He said, anybody who ever bought a drill wasn't looking for a drill, they were looking for a hole. Okay? A drill was just the means by which they made the hole. Now, if you were a drill salesman and you tried to chase them down, they probably would have never dealt with you. But if you offered them information on how to make holes, and in that information you referred to buying a drill from you, then they will only naturally want to deal with you. They say, nobody likes to be sold. Okay, everybody likes to buy. Okay, if it's our idea, we love to buy. Like if I decide to buy a PlayStation today, doesn't matter how much I need it or how much I don't need it, there's nothing you can do to stop me from buying my PlayStation, But if you try to sell me a PlayStation, I'm not in the mood. So that's basically it. So, so attraction marketing, it does require a certain amount of mind shift, okay? Because we're in the mentality of going after our prospects, not in the mentality of having them come to us. So we have to kind of change the way we think about how we offer our services. And instead of pitching the service up front, we offer a solution, and within that solution, there is our offers. Okay, it always comes after you've made the first contact, you've offered value, and you've shown that you're trustworthy. So we'll be talking more about attraction marketing later. But you know what? I think it's important enough that we can go into it. So with the attraction marketing, you're going to offer so much value. Like you should really think of it like 80-20. So you'll be offering 80% value to 20% offers, because you want to offer so much value to your prospects that they'll feel like they owe you. They'll feel like I've learned so much from this person that they almost feel like they feel guilty if they didn't use your services for real estate. You know what I mean? So you want to build value, and I know that right now you might think, like how do I do that and whatever. As you go along the process, it's going to get easier. You're going to start, like if you start thinking keywords now or niches, you're going to come to a blank. But once you start looking into it, you're like, wow, there's really unlimited amounts of niches, and you could like write articles all day long for the next 10 years and still have more stuff to write about. So don't worry about that.
What's a niche?
A niche is a particular market.
Condo buyers, targeting
Right.
marketplaces, targeting sellers, targeting
It's a specific
Selling.
category.
targeting.
Yeah. So anything is a niche. So if you choose, a niche could be a location, Okay, a niche could be a demographic, a niche could be a type of transaction. So you could go for first-time buyers, you could go for investors, you could go for NDG, you know, like, and then you can dig down even more. You could go for NDG investors, you know, you could go for NDG condos. So you can even dig down even deeper and go by street. So you could like market specifically that one street, like the Kerry, you know, like, I don't know, did anybody live on the Kerry?
No. There are a lot of people now.
No, there are buildings on the Kerry, right?
Yes.
So you could target specifically the Kerry. So if you wanted to target sellers for on the Kerry, you would make an article about market value on the Kerry Street, and then they would, you know, if they're looking for, and they have a property on the Kerry and they're looking to sell it, they're probably going to be looking for that particular thing, like how much are properties worth on the Kerry. They might not be as specific as that, but they will find you. So any questions? I mean, I've pretty much covered like the basics, like the basic concepts of internet marketing. Yeah.
How do you plan on generating from the internet by creating a website?
Yeah.
That's basically the strategy.
So
list yourself.
perfect. So I'm going to go into that. I'm going to go into the basic formula. The basic formula is so you create content, okay? Original content. So you create content and you place it online. This will generate traffic into your content, people who are looking for those specific keywords that go to that article. You're going to take those articles and funnel them through to your sales funnel, where you're going to be able to capture their information. So they will funnel into your blog, where you'll be offering them something of value. So to answer giving a solution to their problem. You know, you stay specific to that offer. That generates traffic that goes into your blog. In your blog, you'll be able to capture their information. Okay? Now, once you capture their information, you'll be able to automatically, with an autoresponder,
So this might sound stupid, but is a blog or website?
Question, why do you capture the information in the blog and not on your website?
This is your website. The blog is your website.
Okay. But what if you... Why is the blog your website?
Because a blog is the most efficient platform for search engine optimization. So we'll be using blogs as the websites, as our website. It's just another system instead of a website. Instead of having a static 5-page or 10-page website where you have page 1 and it says, hi, my name is, and on page 2 is what we do for sellers, and on page 3 is what we do for buyers. A blog will have all of those things, plus it has a dynamic messaging, a dynamic publishing platform where you can put out messages regularly at any time with a click of a button. So if today I thought of a great idea, I just, I've been brainstorming on keywords or specific niches and I come up with a great idea, well, you can go and post it right away on your blog, and the blog will then ping other websites, and we'll talk about pinging later, but ping other websites which tells Google that something has changed and it's time to check it out. So that's why it accelerates the whole indexing process, and that's why we use blogs as a platform.
So it's an active website.
Right.
Quick question, how would you define it? If it's not a website, because you just say website, it's a blog. Blog is...
Well, a blog is a publishing platform. Okay, and that's the difference. It's a preset system that you don't need to set it up. It's like installing WordPerfect type of thing. So you install WordPerfect, and it sets up on your website,
okay,
on your domain. It sets up the blog platform. And then you can log in, and from the back office, you can post blogs, you can add pages, you can add videos, you know, like...
It's actually adding blog to your website.
Well, you could technically you could do that. You could, like, if you had an already static website, you could just add a blog to it. But we'll just start with the blog platform because it has all the functionality of the website, plus.
Okay.
So instead of, because learning to develop a website, even if you have those, you know, point-and-click software, it's still a lot of learning. You have to learn the software, and I've tried it myself, and I've had a lot of, you know, moments you're like, it's not working.
That will be the next training
So I'm in no way a computer like.
Whiz.
I'm not a whiz.
Yeah.
I just figure this stuff out, and you know, I try to keep it as simple as possible. But like, you know, if you want, you can hire a designer, and he's going to design you a nice website.
Eric, should we get new websites then?
No, your website is perfect.
But I haven't done anything, so Google doesn't like it. So would a new website... I'm so sorry.
No, new websites always have a penalty.
Sorry.
Okay? It's called fresh meat penalty. I don't know if they call it fresh meat, but brand new websites are penalized because they're brand new.
Oh,
Google
yeah?
likes older websites. So if you've had a real estate sounding website name for a long time, then keep it that one. Like,
even though you
it won't
didn't do
penalize
anything
you
with it?
because your website's been sitting there not doing anything.
Okay.
Okay? It just doesn't know you exist probably yet.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll take
What
these
website
strategies.
are you talking about? My Montreal Realtor?
Yeah.
No, that's something else. You're just pointing to the domain name,
Yeah.
and in this case, when you are only pointing, it's not gonna go by My Montreal Realtor like in your case. If you're only doing forwarding,
Right.
Google is not gonna find you. That's the same problem I have with another domain.
Yeah, and that's why we're gonna. If it's just
No,
the pointing, it's not gonna. You know,
no,
it doesn't
it's not
change
gonna be
anything.
efficient.
So,
No.
so we'll set up a blog platform on your website, and then you can customize it. So I guess for tomorrow. Are you coming tomorrow?
I didn't know there was a tomorrow.
Oh, there's a tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going into setting. We're actually going to cover